So motional EMF, angular motion. Let us imagine it is a magnetic field. It is a magnetic field. What is direction of magnetic field? It is going into the board. Magnetic field is going into the board. And we can imagine a ring. We can imagine a ring placed like this. It's a ring. And we have a rod. Rod is here. The length of the rod exactly equal to length of the radius of the ring. Now the rod is revolving like this with angular velocity omega. After some time rod எங்க வந்திருக்கும்? Rod comes here. கரெக்டா? அப்போ this much area flux change ஆயிருக்கு. So this much area flux change ஆயிருக்கு. This angle is theta. This angle is theta. Just one second. So when the rod is revolving like this, after some time, this much amount of area will change. So what is the area of sector? Any of you remember? What is area of sector? A is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Area is equal to theta by what is 360? 2 pi radians into pi r square. So area is equal to, I can cancel pi and pi. It is theta r square by 2. Now, how to approach this derivation? How to approach this derivation? We know Lenz's law, E is equal to minus d phi by dt. What is phi? Phi is equal to P into A. What is area? Area is theta r square by 2. So we are going to substitute this area value here. Find phi. Substitute phi here. Find E. Any doubt in this? So E is equal to minus d phi by dt. Equation number 1. Phi is equal to B into A. Equation number 2.
So 1 minute, could you go back 1 minute?
First I complete this page now.
Okay,
So
sir.
phi equal B equation. Substitute 2 in 1. What do we get? E is equal to minus d by dt of P into A. It is equation 3. But just now we discussed what is the area of sector. Area of sector is equal to theta r square by 2. That's we discussed just now. It's theta r square by 2. Take it as equation number 4. Substitute 4 in 3. What do we get? E is equal to minus d by dt of P into theta r square by 2. So E is equal to minus d constant, r square constant by 2 constant, d theta by dt. So what is d theta by dt? It is angular velocity omega. It is the angular velocity. So E is equal to minus b r square by 2 into omega. If you take modulus of E, it is b r square omega by 2. It is answer. If you replace omega is equal to 2 pi into frequency by chance, where nu is called what? Frequency. Then formula becomes E is equal to b r square 2 pi nu by 2. So you can cancel 2 and 2. We get b r square into pi into nu. It is nu. You can ask me any doubt based on this. So a metallic rod of 1 meter length, 1 meter length is rotated with a frequency of 50 revolutions per second, with one end hinged at the center and other end is circumference of circular metallic ring of radius 1 meter. About an axis passing through center perpendicular to the plane of the ring. A constant uniform magnetic field of 1 Tesla parallel to the axis present everywhere. What is the EMF produced at center of the metallic ring? Is that question. So, this diagram, same diagram now. So, it is a metallic ring. What is the radius of metallic ring? That is R. And what is length of the rod? Adum R. So, if the rod rotated, automatically magnetic field disturb ஆகும். Magnetic field disturb ஆகும்போது EMF produce ஆகும், current produce ஆகும். The question is how much current is produced. So from this, what are the data given பாருங்க. பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னாக்கா metallic rod of length 1 meter. L is equal to 1 meter. Metallic ring radius also 1 meter. R is equal to 1 meter. அப்ப இதான் ring, radius 1 meter, length of rod also 1 meter. அப்ப R is equal to L. R is equal to L equal to 1 meter. And what is given? 50 revolution per second. 50 revolution per second of frequency. Frequency nu is equal to what? 50 RPS. Frequency given. Then what is given? 1 Tesla. What is 1 Tesla? 1 Tesla is the magnetic field. Okay, and they're asking what is the EMF. So EMF for the formula B R square omega by 2. Instead of omega, we are going to substitute what? Instead of omega, we are going to substitute 2 pi nu. So it is B R square 2 pi nu by 2. So you can cancel 2 and 2. What do we get? E is equal to B R square pi into nu. So E is equal to, what is B value? 1 Tesla. What is R square? 1 square. What is pi? 3.14. What is frequency? 50 revolution per second. So what is 3.14 into 50? That is the answer. So 3.14 into 50, which gives 157 volt. It is the answer for this. Any doubt? So answer is 157 volt. We get same answer. Now we try the next question. Example 6.7. A wheel with 10 metallic spokes, each of 0.5 meter long, is rotated with a speed of 120 revolution per minute in a plane normal to horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field given. H is equal to 0.4 Gauss. What is the induced EMF between the axle and rim of the wheel? Note that 1 Gauss equal to 10 power of 4. So same kind of question. We have a metallic ring. And it is a rod. Metallic ring is placed in the path of magnetic field. And the rod is rotating. When the rod rotates, அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்? இங்க இருக்க rod என்ன ஆகும்? இங்க வரப்போகுது, இங்க வரப்போகுது, இங்க வரப்போகுது, இங்க வரப்போகுது. When the rod rotates, automatically the magnetic field ஆகும், disturb ஆகும். Current is produced. And what is data given? The length of the rod is 0.5 meter. So length of the rod is equal to 0.5 meter. Length of the rod nothing but radius of the ring, that is equal to R. R is equal to what? 0.5 meter. Next, what is given? 120 revolution per minute. நிறைய பசங்க எக்ஸாம் தப்படுவாங்க. ஸ்பீட்னு பார்த்துட்டு they think speed நினைச்சுப்பாங்க. It is not a speed. It is a 120 revolution per minute. It is a frequency. So எக்ஸாம் ஹாலில் உனக்கு ஸ்பீடா ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியா குழப்பமா இருந்ததுன்னா செக் தி யூனிட். ஸ்பீட் அப்படின்னா மீட்டர் per செகண்ட் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. மீட்டர் per செகண்ட்னா தான் ஸ்பீடு. ரெவல்யூஷன் per மினிட் ஆர் ரெவல்யூஷன் per செகண்ட்னா என்னது? தட் இஸ் கால்டு ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி. அப்போ கொடுத்துருக்கிற ஸ்பீடா இல்லாட்டி ஃப்ரீக்வன்சியான ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி. So frequency equal to 120 revolution per minute. As per SI unit, I want second. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணலாம்? 120 by 60 revolution per second. What is 120 by 60? Is 2. So answer is 2 revolution per second. This is frequency. And what is given? Magnetic field is given. What is magnetic field? V is equal to 0.4 Gauss. What is 1 Gauss? 10 power of minus 4 Tesla. So 0.4 into 10 power of minus 4 Tesla. B is given. They're asking what is EMF? EMF is equal to what? கேக்குறாங்க. என்ன ஃபார்முலா யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்? Use the formula E is equal to B R square omega by 2. So B R square instead of omega 2 pi nu by 2. 2 cancel ஆயிடும். அப்ப என்ன வரும்? E is equal to B R square into pi nu. E is equal to what is B value? It is 0.4, 10 power of minus 4. R square is 0.5 meter. 0.5 ஆனால் 1/2 மீட்டர் எழுதிக்கலாம், ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். ஸோ இது 1/2 whole square into pi is 3.14. Frequency is 2. ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக என்ன ஆகும்? இந்த ரெண்டு 2 கேன்சல் ஆகிடும். ஸோ E is equal to 0.4 10 power of minus 4. So 0.4 10 power of minus 4 into 1/4 into 3.14 into 2. ஸோ கேன்சல் பண்ணோம்னாக்க இந்த 2 கேன்சல் ஆகிடும். 4 டைம்ஸ் வந்துடும். இதை கேன்சல் பண்ணால் 0.2 ஆகிடும். ஸோ வாட் இஸ் 0.2 into 3.14? 0.2 into 3.1, which gives 0.628. 0.628 10 power of minus 4 or 6.28 10 power of minus 5. இது ஆன்சர். செகண்ட் திங் நீ கேட்கலாம் சார் 10 ஸ்போக்ஸ் இருக்கே அப்படி கேட்கலாம். இதான் ஒரு ரிங் எடுத்துக்கலாமா? இது ஸ்போக் 1, இது ஸ்போக் 2, இது ஸ்போக் 3, இது ஸ்போக் 4 அசியூம் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இப்போ கேர்ஃபுல்லாக பாருங்க, ஈச் ஸ்போக் we can assume a resistor. ஈச் ஸ்போக்கு ரெசிஸ்டர் அசியூம் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இப்போ இந்த பாயிண்ட் ஏன்னு எடுத்துக்கோங்க. திஸ் பொட்டன்ஷியல் இஸ் பி. அப்படியே இங்கே வந்தால் திஸ் பொட்டன்ஷியல் இஸ் பி. அப்படியே இங்கே வந்தால் திஸ் பொட்டன்ஷியல் இஸ் பி. அப்படியே இங்கே வந்தால் திஸ் பொட்டன்ஷியல் இஸ் பி. அப்போ திஸ் ரெசிஸ்டர் between A and B. This resistor between A and B. This resistor between A and B. This resistor between A and B. அப்போ all the 4 resistor இருக்கு பேரலா இருக்கு. பேரலா அந்த வோல்டேஜ் சேமா இருக்கும். ஞாபகம் இருக்கு இல்லையா? அப்போ இந்த 10 ஸ்போக்ஸ் இருக்குன்னா 10 ஸ்போக்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும்? பேரலா இருக்கும். பேரலா அந்த வோல்டேஜ் சேமா இருக்கும். That's why it is given number of spokes are immaterial because EMF across spokes are in parallel. So all the spokes having same voltage. Logic புரியுதா பாருங்க, டவுட்னா கேளுங்க. So we go to the question number 6.5. A 1 meter long metallic rod is rotated with the angular frequency of 400 radian per second about an axis normal to the rod passing through its one of the end. Other end of the rod is contact with the circular metallic ring. A constant uniform magnetic field of 0.5 Tesla parallel to the axis exists everywhere. Calculate EMF developed. So same kind of question. So we have a circular ring and there is a rod. Rod is moving with angle of omega and the circular ring is placed in the path of magnetic field. இப்போ இந்த ராடை சுத்தும் போது what happened? Rod comes here, rod comes here, rod comes here, rod comes here. Automatically magnetic field disturb ஆகும், current produce ஆகும். So what is length of the rod? 1 meter. The length of the rod is equal to radius, that is equal to 1 meter. Angular frequency of 400 radian per second. What is symbol of angular frequency? ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? Radian per second. It is omega. And what is the magnetic field is given? 0.5 Tesla. So what is B? It is 0.5 Tesla. They're asking what is EMF? EMF is equal to question mark. So what is EMF? It is B R square omega by 2. So B is 0.5. R square is 1 square. Omega is 400 by 2. So E is equal to, we can cancel this 2 and 400 cancel பண்ண 200 ஆயிடும். So 200 into 0.5. 200 into 0.5. It is 100. So So it is 100 volt. It is a voltage developed across the two ends of the rod. Please ask me a doubt. A metal disc of radius 200 centimeter is rotated at a constant angular speed of 60 radian per second in a plane right angles to external magnetic field of magnetic induction 0.5 Weber per meter square. Find the EMF induced between the center and the point of the ring. Again, same kind of question. So what is radius given? 200 centimeters. So radius r is equal to what? 200 10 power of minus 2 meter. What is angular speed? It is omega. Omega is 60 radian per second. What is extramagnetic field? 0.05 Weber per meter square. Please understand, Weber per meter square is Tesla. So B is equal to 0.05 Tesla. They're asking what is EMF. So can you guess the formula? E is equal to B R square omega by 2. So answer is 6 volt. You try as a homework and send me the answer.